person and it's nice, I'll definitely say, oh, that girl nice. So I'm very particular about what I go for. My spec or nothing.
See?
Your PTSD serious, oh?
No, I don't have PTSD like
you. You should have seen my face. They could feel love you like I do.
Subscribe for your girl, because hello from welcome to Van Pepe JH. Thank you so much for clicking that one or two much. It was a musical night in Big Mama's house with your favorite select dressed enjoyable moment with some choir master shenanigans by the JJDs and so on. We talk about that in a jiffy. Now these two, they decided to thief Banku and the internet is talking. Yesterday Rosé was supposed to prepare Banku. You have okra sauce being made by Dely. You have the banku prepared by herself and Jalyne, who came in to help her sibling. Right about that, them hid some for another day use. These two, Charlie. Martin is in a conversation with baby girl. They've had a lot to talk about, but let's take it in bits. Now, boy is saying that the way things are going, girl does not want her to even talk to anybody. You have her saying that you told me not to talk to somebody. How difficult it is for you. He's like, oh, so you mean I shouldn't really talk to her? She's like, I didn't say it. You told me earlier in the day that you will not talk to her. When I told you she shouldn't just fry things for you. Meanwhile, the eggs were not yours. He's like, okay, so is this PTSD after all? Your previous relationship doubt and all those things, that withdrawal syndrome, it is what you want to carry in whatever that we're doing here. She's like, I don't have PTSD. Don't change the subject. I've seen you and her in an uncompromising situation. He's like, I'm not doubting what you see, but what makes you think I like her? He's like, and what makes you think you don't like her? So the back and forth, he says, when I see somebody beautiful, of course, I will turn and look at the person, but I will also turn back and look at you because you are the person that I am with. She said, oh, you are making this difficult. He's like, you are rather making it difficult. When I talked to her, maybe I was complimenting her teeth. Tessie is saying that when they go outside, she's thinking that boy will have lots of spec to choose from. He's saying that, yeah, that is what I'm trying to tell you, girl. Let's go outside and see how it will go. I'm somebody who is very particular about my spec or nothing. So in the meantime, let's focus on what it is here. When we go outside, then you see the real me for yourself. Don't mix it up. And girl is like, this is what I don't like. Like when you're saying these things, I don't understand what you mean. It's like I'm speaking plain English. She's like, I know. Anyway, let's stop. You know what I'm talking
The last experience.
I'm stupid? Think I'm dumb?
That's why it's hard for me because it's like I should understand. It's the red flags were too obvious for you to have continued. I told you I've been an older woman before. So
the conversation now changed. It became agenda J. Chris. What do I mean? So you have girls saying that 1 minute we were fine, the next minute he was bashing behind my back. And she whispered in small tone, I didn't hear. You have boys saying that you mean your previous relationship. She's like, yes. He's like, oh, that one, I don't know why you did not see the red flags. There were so many red flags, lots of them. It is how come I sometimes sit quietly and when I'm thinking about it, I don't know what to do. And here, I cannot say, I have something I need to say to you. I just cannot say, you let's wait and go. And if we're doing this, we go home, you will spend a whole day with me explaining questions, giving me answers to that thing that happened. She's like, really, a whole day? He's like, yeah, because there were so many red flags. I watched it and I'm like, why all these things? She's like, so you think I was stupid or foolish? He's like, I'm not saying that. She's like, you think I should have opted out? I'm not saying that. It is about the respect. And I don't want to say he's foolish because I've also been in a past relationship with someone I was older than. And if I should say he is foolish, it means I've also been foolish before. It is far from that. I'm just thinking so many red flags. Oh, okay, maybe I don't know. But this thing, huh. a musical concert tonight with everybody with the exception of baby boy Martin and Dely. So in your picture happens to be your judges for the night. Hermes doing excellently well, 70%. Droid excellently well, 80%. You have Droid doubling up as the trumpetist. He folded some wires and using it to play trumpet. You have the three choir masters being the JJD boys, but you have baby boy JJ doubling as the pianist, and you have a body Jason also doing a body things, like he's lifting things up and up, down and up. Baby girl Tessie with a very splendid PSN voice, singing lots of songs with Darling on a piano, and Sako Diaz, that girl is a rapper. Of course, Droid is also a rapper, and JJ knows most songs. The three JJD boys, they were splendid. You have Rose, very beautiful girl with very beautiful. She knows gospel songs most. You have baby girl Jessica also with the twerks and wines and the eye rolls and all those things. Together, the housemate gave feels. But now, Dely also is not well. The short of the matter, it started with I'm not fine, I'm not good. She was just there not eating, and she's also not well. My best bet is it's possible the sickness was coming, but maybe what Tessie did to her last Saturday might have contributed to it. I wouldn't grudge Tessie for saying she felt awkward and very bad being around Brimo. Who am I to judge her? But what I would want to establish is how come she felt it was okay to now come back after the show and point fingers at her sister and say that I blame you for what he did, because I just watched the video where he has been saying that and you never saw anything wrong. That is how come he had audacity to come tell me those things. It was so unfair. Then the next day, no, she's on her again. We don't prepare food like this. Don't do that. When this world is a learning process, watch. We all learn in one way or the other. Fast forward, Dely is burning up. So Big Mama sends her away. She could not be a part of the musical concert. You have Droid and Jessica going to check on her. Her feet are swollen. And there was massage for her. The rest of the housemates after the show took turns to check on her, with the exception of Tessie. Tessie went straight to check on her man. Good. Now she comes to the kitchen to pick a meal, and straight to her man. They ate, they talked, they already had their issues. Then they slept. She didn't go there. Yes.
Right. I did for like 3 days. Hey, I didn't feel my skin. I want.
Your babies were asleep. Finally, it's a new day. Tessie goes to the old room to prepare her bed. Fast forward, she goes back to eat. You ask yourself, why didn't she lay that of Dely? My best bet is she want to go check on her man and they want to eat. Okay, so they finish eating. Right about this time, you have Dely taken to the washroom to go do sauna or kopuno so that the fever will get down. And this will, all these things were through the help of Jessica. So Jessica brings her back from the sauna room. Now she's made to put her feet in warm water, and still the bed was not laid. So while she was putting the feet in the water, you can see in that picture Tessie's on is laid, but the one that Dely is on is not laid. So afterwards, you have Jessica helping her to go take official shower and telling her that by the time she would come, she would have finished laying her bed for her to come lie on. But when they were having this convo, it's not like Tessie was there for me to say she heard it. That is why she did not go lay it. Now, when Jessica was in the washroom, Tessie bypasses her and comes back. Tessie now had seen the JD, their wives were awake, and she was in a convo with them. They were laughing, talking about pomades and pomade with carrots and all those info. While she was there, Jessica bypassed her and came to lay her man's bed. But she stopped midway to go lay Dely's bed. But the baby girl was there. She could have even said, lay your man's on, let me help with the baby girl. But no. So while she was almost done with Dely's bed, Dely had now finished showering and was also entering the room. Fast forward. She came, she sat down, then they finished laying her bed. What I'm hoping is, one thing I know about Tessie, with the Tessie's relationship saga with Jay, she is unapologetic. If Big Mama does not step in, because with the Jay's own, Big Mama told her to give him space. When she was the one giving Jay attitude, but she went and lied to Big Mama, she talked to him, he did not mind. But when the JJDs met her a few hours later, you her boy looking at her and saying that I talked to you after you name calling me, you did not mind. She's like, I also talked to you at the gym area. And he's like, tell the truth. She's like, oh, I passed the comment and I meant you. He's like, then they were all like, so you faulted but you did not apologize. Girl, do better. And she apologized. It's very early and I'm laughing. I don't know what to do because it's also painful. My best bet is the person who can resolve this will be Martin, but Martin has taken the stance of baby girl and even Madden Brimo's name, though Brimo is not there. And I woke up very early today to also have Brimo, who had said a lot. Hey, Charlie, I'm hoping Big Mama will be able to see through that Tessie is wrong. It is all I'm hoping. And tell her to do the needful. And I'm hoping she does not lie again, and create impression that she is the victim and the assailant is Dely, because Tessie can do this. Tessie, she's playing the game. Tessie, she's playing the game. Anyway, and who is not there to play the game? Maybe one or two. The rest, they are gamers. To have a friend is okay, but sometimes people should not lose focus. You lose focus, you snooze, you lose. Anyway, I'm wishing Dely a speedy recovery. It's good that at least she had another person to have her back. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and share.
Kids, child, children, child, baby, kids, 24,